Welcome or welcome back. Today's video is going to be a makeup declutter, and I've been saying for a couple of weeks that I've been planning this. I have just been wearing more minimal makeup lately, which is okay, and I might go into more like full face makeup in a little bit. We shall see, but also I've just been wanting to minimalize my actual makeup collection. I have not bought anything for over 2 months. So I've been on a no buy, but I didn't really plan it. It's kind of an accidental makeup no buy. I just haven't felt like buying new makeup. And I have a lot. I know that. Most of it I did by myself, but I have gotten some things in PR. And yeah, all this stuff here, pretty much this shoebox is fairly full and it's gotta go. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe. Let's get into it. All right, here is the shoebox full of makeup that I'm gonna declutter. Now, these items are not bad. A lot of these things are really good. I'm just trying to minimize my collection, and things that are in good condition I can give to a friend. Also, one of you guys reminded me about Project Beauty Share because they do accept lightly used powder makeup, and I have sent them stuff in the past. So some of these things can definitely get sent there. You know, I don't want to do a whole disclaimer. Let's just start. This might surprise some people, kind of surprises me too. The Natasha Denona Bloom Highlighting Blush. I don't know. I like it. It's not a bad blush, but I'm realizing it's like a little too pigmented for me, and it has a bit of shimmer, which is not bad. I don't know, it's just not my favorite blush anymore, and I have a lot of really good blushes. Not a bad product. I just feel like I don't really need it anymore, and most days I'm into cream blush anyway. Today I'm hardly wearing any makeup today. This has kind of been like my go-to look. Just a little bit of cream blush, some concealer, but anyway, haven't been using it. This is going to be random order. I just kind of got to get through this. I talked about this in a shopping block video that I kind of regret buying this palette. This is the That Time of the Year by Gourmand Girls. It's not a bad palette. The quality is good. I just have hardly used it. So I figure might as well let this go because I haven't really been using it. Now, I also talked about in that shopping block video the ColourPop quads. I just don't really use them very much. This is the only one that I've decided to let go as of right now. This is the On the Mango. It's really beautiful, and I love this formula, but I just tend to not reach for it. I don't know. What can I say? This is all over the place, so we're just kind of grabbing things out. This Smashbox corrector, it's a primer, but it's a redness corrector, so it's a green primer. And it's just not something I want to use. I did get that in PR. I don't feel the need to use a green primer, so I'm not going to. I've had this for years. It's just been sitting here, the CoverGirl Clean Powder. It's a good powder. I do like it. I just haven't used it in so long because I've been more into my powders that work on my under eyes. And this does not work on the under eyes, but it does work on the face. But I've just been using the ones that work for both because, you know, why reach for two powders? I don't know. Nothing wrong with this. It's a good powder. I just don't use it. All right, this Clarins lip oil. This is the shimmer lip oil. This is in the shade Red Hot. I've just had this for a long time now, and I haven't used it in a long time. It's getting old. I mean, like 4 years for a gloss. I do have other glosses that are that old. I don't know. I just don't really reach for this one, so we'll let that go. Here's something that I got in PR from ColourPop, and I like it, but I just never really use it. And it's this ColourPop Light Sticks. It's a highlighter. This one has a bit of a green shift to it, and it's pretty, but how often am I going to wear that? The answer is pretty much only like twice ever. So it's got to go. All right. Ooh, this is a really old gloss, and I like it, but it's from when I had BoxyCharm, which was a long time ago now, like over 4 years. So this is like 4.5 years old. You know, I have other lip products that are that old, which is okay, but I just also haven't reached for it. It's a beautiful mauve, though. I have other shades like this, so I don't really need to keep it. Here's something I got in PR from ColourPop that I'm not into the Jelly Much shadows. I'm not. It just seems like a lot of work. I've tried them and they're nice as like a bit of a topper shade, but I don't know. It's like, it's just a cream eyeshadow, and this is a really pretty color, but you know, I'd wear that in a powder eyeshadow, but just the jelly much. It's just, it's too much work for me, is what it is. This is the shade Moon and Stars. It's nice, but I'm not going to use it. And this one is in Forever Valentine, which is more of like a whitish silver. Just not going to use them. Let's see. Okay, I like this. I really do, but I just haven't used it in a while. And again, it's kind of getting old. Not that old. I don't know. I just haven't felt like using it. Really, I don't even want to like explain myself too much in this video because I'm just trying to have less makeup. That's the end of it, really. The Sweet Cheeks from NYX. It's a good cream blush. It is. I like it a lot, but I have so many cream blushes now that I have to let some go. That's just the story. Oh, there's another Jelly Much shadow in here. This is the shade All Love. Again, these are pretty, but I'm just trying to minimize, guys. I'm just trying to minimize where I can, but I definitely don't want to declutter things that I might regret decluttering later. So this is where I'm starting. This is a very old product, but I've decided I need to let it go. This is the Anastasia Brow Powder. And this is a great brow powder. I've had it for many years. I've hit pan on it. It's like a funny shaped pan. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of this. I've had this for like 7 years. And I can use so many things for my brows. I do have brow powders from Sydney Grace. I've got a brow pencil. Today, all I'm using is a tinted brow gel, which is what I use most days. So no need to keep that. It's super old anyway. There's 2 more palettes in here. Oh, here's something else from Smashbox. I got this in PR and I let it dry up. It's a mascara primer. It's one of these, you know, white mascara primers. I used it a few times, but I haven't used it in a while. This is just an extra step I don't want to take. I'll just wear just mascara and call it a day. That's fine. I don't need a mascara primer. I just don't. It's a bit excessive for me, especially I'm into more minimal makeup now. Even when I was wearing more full face makeup, I was not using a mascara primer. It's not necessary. Here's another older cream blush that I like, but I'm letting go. I want to focus on my newer cream blushes. You know, cream products go bad. I have a lot of them, but hey, I haven't bought makeup in over 2 months, so I'm happy about that. This is from Palladio. This is in the shade Darling. It's a nice cream blush. It is. I have nothing against it. I just haven't been using it. Here's a liquid lipstick that I've also had for a while. This is from Odin's Eye. This is the shade Sweet Peach. It's good. I just, you know, I'm going to try to minimize the lip products. I probably could be getting rid of a lot more lip products. Let's be honest. I know. Again, I just don't want to like have any regrets here, but I did decide to let this go. This is the Sephora liquid lipstick in this red shade. I rarely wear a red lipstick, so I just decided to keep my newest one, which is one from Smashbox that I got in PR. It's not something I'm going to wear often, so I don't need more than one. These glosses from ColourPop, these were PR also, and I like these. I've actually finished 2 of them. This is from the Winx collab, and they look like they're crazy colors, but they're really not. They're mostly sheer. These are nice glosses. They are. Like I said, I panned 2 of them. But I'm just trying to minimize. I have other glosses I would rather wear over those. And that's kind of the theme here. Well, except for things like this. I'm never going to use that. And same with the Jelly Much shadows. But most of the other stuff, I have things that I'd rather use. And actually, one of you guys said that in my chopping block video. You said instead of focusing on things that you don't want to use, why don't you focus on things that you do want to use? And that's what I'm trying to do. That was very good advice. So thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are always helping me out with fantastic advice. And I appreciate that. All right, 2 more palettes. This one from ColourPop. And it seems like there's a lot of ColourPop in here. I love ColourPop. I just have gotten a lot of PR from them like last year, and I don't need to keep all of it. This is the Coast is Clear palette. This is a beautiful taupey palette. It's lovely. I have nothing against it. I don't like this clear packaging that they do, though. I much prefer the cardboard packaging, but the quality is great. And then last up is probably the palette that most of you probably saw coming if you saw that chopping block video, because I just feel like I just don't need this. It is the Beauty Bay Berries palette. I have so many palettes that are in this like burgundy kind of pink theme, and this is my least favorite out of all of them. Not formula wise. The Beauty Bay formula is lovely. I'm just not as into the color selection on this one. It's a little bit too pink for me, like hot pink. And when I want these type of shades, I definitely want to go a bit more like taupey pink, burgundy. And this one is just, it's very bright pink. So it's my least favorite out of all of my berry toned palettes. So why keep it? But that's pretty much it for this makeup declutter. I mean, this isn't anything too crazy and out there, but I feel like I'm taking steps to minimizing my collection. I'm not going to have a minimal makeup collection. That isn't going to happen, but more minimal than it is. And I haven't bought makeup in over 2 months, which is awesome. The Sephora sale is happening right now. I don't even care. I made a video talking about things that I might buy, but I'm not Rouge. I don't get 20% off. There's no point. And, my makeup style has changed right now, but even if I say, I want to start wearing full glam again, like right now, I still have a lot of makeup here, guys. So I have a lot. I'm not going to have a minimal collection, but I would just like it to be more minimal than it is right now. So let us know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have you decluttered anything lately? If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe for more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.